All right, so we're getting into the metals, non-metals section, which I guess there was a little bit bleed over, and I don't know why the slide's not. There we go. Okay, so uh, just remembering our different areas where metals, non-metals, and metalloids exist. So if you haven't memorized the stair step where non-metals are, so it's boron to silicon, and then it just stair steps all the way um, over. So silicon, germanium, arsenic. Oh, that's awesome. Pause. And we now have power, so let's just continue on. So things that have more metallic characteristics tend to go from the right towards the left. So more metallic characteristics are on the left-hand side, and as you increase in going down a column, they have more metallic characteristics. So what are some of the characteristics of metals versus nonmetals? Well, metals, shiny luster, various colors, but mostly are silvery. The solids are malleable, meaning you can pound it into sheets, or ductile, which means you can create it into wires. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, and most metal oxides are ionic solids that are basic when they combine with water. And metals tend to form cations in aqueous solutions, being positive ions present. Now, the opposite is true of nonmetals. So, typically don't have a luster. They do have a variety of colors. The solids usually are really brittle, hard. Some can be soft. Nonmetals are very poor conductors of heat and electricity. They form acidic solutions, so their oxide forms form acidic solutions, and they tend to form anions or oxyanions. And this should look familiar to you since you've looked at different ions and needed to memorize some of them at the beginning of the year. So there's kind of the most common ions, cations and anions that we come into contact with in chemistry. So metals, like I said, they're so lustrous, meaning they're shiny, um, malleable, ductile, good conductors of heat and electricity. Metal compounds, when they form with nonmetals, they tend to be ionic compounds. Metal oxides tend to be basic. This is just kind of reviewing what that table was about, apparently. Nonmetals, dull, brittle substances, poor conductors of heat and electricity, tend to gain electrons to acquire a noble gas configuration. So, like, if you think of fluorine, it gains one electron to be like neon. Some other characteristics of nonmetals, substances containing only nonmetals, we refer to as molecular compounds rather than being ionic compounds. And most nonmetal oxides, so nonmetals combined with oxygen, form acidic solutions. So, and the example there, the diagram, you have some type of indicator that changes pH or changes color to yellow in the form of an acid. I would guess that's bromothymol blue. But then you have some dry ice in there, and dry ice is CO2, which is a non-metal oxide, carbon dioxide. And so when carbon dioxide dissolves in water, it makes a more acidic solution. So metalloids have characteristics that are a blend of metals and nonmetals. So silicon looks shiny. It's the uh, object there on the left, but it's brittle and it's not a great conductor. And that's it. We'll go into group trends tomorrow.